Event takes a look at the role that theater plays in your overall wellness. Dr. Margaret Rutherford joining me this morning to talk about the details of this event coming up. Good morning.
Good morning. With this rainy weather, we definitely need a good mental health outlook.
Yes, thanks so much for braving the weather this morning. Now,
Sure.
The event is called Acts of Healing, Theater and Wellness and Dialogue. How did this idea to have this event, how did this come to fruition?
Mainly because of the play itself that's showing, Primary Trust.
Yes.
It is a wonderful play, and it talks a lot about and features this young man who had incredible trauma in his life as a child, and he is leading a very, very lonely existence. And so as the play unfolds, you see more and more how the actual things that do help him, and community is one of those things.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about some of the panelists that are involved in this conversation.
We have met twice, and I have loved every minute of it. Medical doctors Michael Holloman and Sarah Asim. She's an internal medicine doctor, and he's, of course, a psychiatrist.
Okay.
Myself, and then Joy McGowan, who is a therapist in town. Yeah, she's really, I just met her yesterday. It was wonderful. And then Bob Ford, of course, from Theater Square.
Yeah, absolutely. Part of the panel, you'll be discussing loneliness epidemic. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, loneliness itself is a feeling of wanting connection and not having it. It's different from solitude, so you have to kind of distinguish those two. But it is a growing phenomenon here. There are lots of reasons for it. But what we want to stress in this panel tomorrow is how our community and how Theater Squared can work together to combat this loneliness. Because I will tell you, I found a study in my research that said, it had like 5,000 people in the study, so it was a large study, that if you go to one event, community event, church, theater, movie, that your depression or reports of depression go down 32%. And if you go more than once a month, it goes down by 50%.
Wow.
So it's amazing what are called third spaces, like theaters, like churches, like any kind of amphitheater or concert hall. That's called a third space. It's not work, it's not home. You go and you connect with people.
I love that. I think we've got some details that we can pull up. There it is right there. This event happening tomorrow. There is still time to register. Looking forward to a great conversation tomorrow with this event. Dr. Rutherford, thanks so much for
You're so
joining us
welcome.
this morning.
Love